Coach, Giannis picked up that fourth foul, and it looked like maybe he had an opportunity to take over the game right there. I'm sure your players probably thought so. What happened in that stretch? I think the Bucks then went 11-5 run to end the third.
Well, one, we didn't do a good job of getting back in transition, even with him out. You know, he was pushing the basketball. They were pushing the ball with him out of the lineup. We just didn't do a good job of getting back, locating, and once they got their mojo going, we didn't do a good job, and it's on us. We'll figure it out. We've been there before. It's not a good feeling, but again, we know there are things that are correctable as far as our offense is concerned, and our guys that are shooters, scorers. I thought DeMar played with force in the first half. We got to carry that over in the second half. Other shooters got to have open shots. Got to take them, and that's what this league is all about.
Jen,
what do you think contributed to Kyle Lowry's slow night?
I beg your pardon?
What contributed to Kyle Lowry's slow night?
He had some good looks. He just missed some shots. He's got to take those shots. We're going to ride. You know, like I said, you know, this time last year, he had open shots. We're going to take them. He's got to take them. You know, we averaged, 109 points a game. They didn't do anything significantly different than we knew they were going to. But if you have open shots, you got to take them and make them, and that's what this league is all about.
Arden.
Dwane, what did you think of what Serge brought to the game tonight?
I thought Serge brought it. I thought that, you know, he had some good looks. Again, he missed some shots he normally makes. Spacing is an issue with him. He's got to make sure he's in the, you know, right space as far as rolling to the basket or popping. If he's at the 5, he's probably going to be the roller. And so those things, you know, will work themselves out. We'll get that fixed. But overall, you know, even when they roll, we got to make sure we have movement to find the opening and not stand and watch Kyle and DeMar play.
Michael.
Dwane, I guess you've only had not even 4 games heading to playoffs with your ideal lineup. Under playoff conditions, do you think that's what contributed a little bit?
Well, a little bit, Michael. There's no excuse. I don't know if we played hard enough to deserve to win. I thought they outplayed us. They played harder longer than we did. You know, no matter what you do offensively or your rhythm is off, whatever, you still can run back on defense, make them feel you defensively, which I didn't think we did. And, you know, I just don't know. I got to look at the film and see, but I thought they played with more force for longer than we did.
Doug.
Dwane, you had talked about multiple efforts on defense. They did sort of pick you apart, drive and kick the open shooters that you couldn't get out to.
That's the thing, Doug. But it starts on the ball. We got to make sure we contain the ball. We've got to do a good job of informing who you're guarding, how you're guarding, which way they're going to go. But again, that starts the chain reaction, and it starts on the ball, containing the basketball. Brogdon got to where he wanted to go against us, broke us down, found people. But again, like you said, this next effort is getting out to the shooter and making them feel it. And they did it to us. And we got to be prepared and ready to make that next effort. But it starts with containing the basketball, getting back in transition, getting a tight paint, and staying in front of your man. Again, it was non-existent in the second half, and I thought it carried definitely bad offense carried over to our defense and took our energy even more.
Ryan, back on the left.
Dwane, it seemed like Kyle, especially early on, maybe wasn't initiating the offense as much as usual. Was that something they were doing, or
no? Again, you know, we're going to go the way Kyle goes. Well, he's our guy. He's our all-star. You know, he makes a lot of decisions for us. Again, he's got to continue to be aggressive, make or miss. He takes 15 shots, misses 15 shots. He's still got to take them. And a lot of our stuff evolves around him being aggressive. And, you know, he's got to continue to do that or begin to do that. They weren't doing anything special that we weren't prepared for.
John, go ahead.
Coach, you guys are, you know, you're a low assist team. Does your team need to change its personality a little bit to play against a defense like this?
No, not really. You know, there were assist opportunities there, John. The roller was open, the swing pass to the next pass. At the end of the day, those next guys have to make a play, make a shot. I don't know if you're going to change your playing personality at this time of year. You know, we were, had the low assist and we were top 3 or whatever early in the season. But again, we were making shots. And, but again, you know, I don't know if you have to be a high assist team. We have to do a better job of finding that guy but I don't think you're going to change Cal's personality, DeMar's personality to become an assist guy. Now, they have two bodies on them, yes. They have to give it up and make a play. And but we're not going to change who we are totally. We'll go in, make some adjustments, what they were doing to us, see what they were doing to us defensively. But my line eyes tell me right now they weren't doing anything that we didn't expect. But again, we got to make some adjustments to get some better shots, some easier shots, some freer shots. But it has nothing to do with that multiple effort on the defensive end.
Mike on the right side.
Dwane, you knew their length was going to be a factor early on or right away. Did it almost become more of a factor though than you expected? I mean,
not really. I mean, we expected it, Michael, with our spacing, how we were attacking the pick and roll, our passes. We expected. Now, a couple of times they blocked a shot at the rim. That's going to happen. But then now the next guy's got to be in the dunker area to drop it off. All those things we didn't execute. We as a staff have to do a better job of making sure they know where to be for the drop-offs because they're there. And I don't know if their length had anything to do with that, us not recognizing the drop-off. Maybe at the rim, yes, but the next pass, no.